Marina wasn't like the other merfolk. While her sisters reveled in the ocean's wild expanse, chasing dolphins through kelp forests and exploring coral castles miles deep. A quiet unease settled within her whenever she ventured too far from the familiar rocky outcrops near their home. The vast, dark depths whispered of unseen terrors. The crushing pressure felt suffocating, and the unpredictable currents could snatch you away in an instant. She craved clarity, calm, and the simple comfort of knowing. Where the walls were one moonlit night, drawn by strange, rhythmic splashes and laughter carried on a warm land breeze, she cautiously approached the shore near a grand, cliffside villa peering through the sea foam. She saw it a vast, rectangular pool shimmering under electric lights like liquid sky. The water was impossibly blue, still, and inviting. Humans moved through it with joyful strokes, their laughter echoing brightly. Marina watched, mesmerized, as a young boy executed a perfect dive, slicing into the water without a splash. Here was water she understood, contained, predictable, sparkling clean. A yearning, deeper than any ocean trench, opened within her, driven by this profound longing. Marina began a secret ritual. Whenever the moon was high and the villa quiet, she would slip onto the cool, tiled deck. The sensation was alien yet thrilling. Lowering herself into the pool's embrace was a revelation. The water, treated and smooth, felt utterly different from the sea's salty tang. It was pure, almost soft. She could see everything, the intricate patterns of the tiles beneath her, the way the light refracted in perfect beams. She practiced gliding silently, mimicking the strokes she'd observed, her tail moving with powerful grace. The peace was intoxicating. No lurking shadows, no sudden undertows, just the gentle lapping against the sides and the comforting hum of the filtration system. This, she realized with a sigh of pure contentment, was her true element. The vast, mysterious ocean paled in comparison to this perfect, luminous rectangle. One night, Marina lingered too long, lost in the joy of executing a slow, graceful backstroke, her hair fanning out like dark silk. A soft gasp broke the silence. An elderly man stood on the deck, wrapped in a robe, his eyes wide with astonishment. Fear froze Marina, ready to flee back to the crashing waves. But the man, Mr. Henderson, the villa's owner and a retired swimming coach, didn't shout. Instead, he slowly knelt by the pool's edge, his voice gentle. "My dear," he breathed, "I've seen many wonders in my time, but never this." He saw not a monster, but a lonely soul finding solace in his pool. He spoke softly of the water, of its clarity and rhythm, and Marina, hesitantly at first, then with growing trust, met his gaze that night. A silent understanding passed between them, sealed by the shared love of still, contained water. From then on, Marina's secret became a shared treasure. Mr. Henderson ensured the pool gate was left unlocked on moonlit nights. He'd sometimes sit quietly in a deck chair, offering a gentle nod or leaving a small, waterproof book about human swimming techniques by the steps. Marina devoured the pictures, practicing her breaststroke kick and dolphin dives with fierce concentration. She discovered the pure bliss of floating perfectly still on her back, staring up at the stars, the pool holding her safe and buoyant. The rhythmic splash of her own movement, the clean scent of chlorine, mixed with night-blooming jasmine, the predictable warmth of the water, it all filled a void the endless, cold ocean. Never could she felt, for the first time, a sense of belonging, not to the wild sea, but to this quiet, luminous sanctuary. Mr. Henderson's quiet presence was a comforting anchor, a grandfatherly figure guarding her secret haven. The call of the deep, however, was a duty her family wouldn't ignore. Her sisters, concerned by her absences and strange talk of liquid sky, confronted her. Near the coral gardens, Marina urged Coral, the eldest, her voice sharp with worry. the tide ceremony approaches. You spend nights away this obsession with the human world, it's unnatural. The ocean is our home, our life. Marina looked at their expectant faces, then towards the distant shoreline where the villa's lights twinkled. She felt torn. A fish caught between two utterly different worlds. The ceremony required diving to the deepest, darkest trench. A prospect that filled her with icy dread. The ocean, vast and demanding, felt like a beautiful prison, while the pool, small and man-made, felt like freedom home. She whispered, her voice trembling, "Shouldn't feel like fear. The pool, it doesn't demand bravery. I don't possess, it just holds me." The sadness in her sister's eyes was a heavy weight. The night of the tide ceremony arrived. The ocean churned with merfolk energy, a powerful current pulling them towards the abyss. Marina hovered at the edge of the gathering, her heart pounding like a trapped seagull. She saw the dark mouth of the trench yawning below, felt the oppressive weight of the water, heard the ancient, terrifying songs of the deep. Panic seized her, cold and absolute. This wasn't her strength. This wasn't her peace. With a final, anguished look at her sisters plunging downwards, Marina turned. She swam faster than she ever had, not away from fear, but towards solace. She burst through the pool's surface, gasping, not from exertion, but from relief. The familiar tiles, the soft glow of the underwater lights, the gentle hum, they welcomed her back. She curled up on the shallow steps, silent tears mixing with the chlorinated water. The choice was made, and it carried the sharp sting of loss. Amidst the profound relief, Mr. Henderson found her there at dawn. He didn't need words. He simply placed a warm towel beside her and sat quietly, watching the sunrise paint the water gold. Marina knew her path was different now. She wouldn't abandon the ocean entirely. Its sunlit shallows held beauty, her family held love, but her heart's true home was here. Mr. Henderson became her guardian, teaching her more about the human world above the waterline, sharing stories by the poolside. Marina learned to cherish the quiet rhythm of her unique life, moonlit swims in her perfect, peaceful pool, the gentle guidance of her human friend, and the occasional visit to the sun-dappled reefs where she met her sisters. Carrying tales of the surface world, she was the little mermaid who found her kingdom not in the boundless, frightening sea, but in the safe, sparkling embrace of a swimming pool, proving that home is simply where your heart feels held, clear and calm, without fear.